winner for him. Instead, Jessie, one game away, 5 minutes away from avenging the wrong that was done to him last time out. And he would have the high ground on Kaydop should he take this game, because he wouldn't have needed game 5.
He will also have the high ground in Smug prize money. Because
what was that? No, Jessie. No. Will he ever make it easy on himself?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
That wasn't even like one misclick. That required about 5 or 6. Oh, that's a goal lead there for Kaydop, who has kind of, he's got a couple of easy ones from Jessie so far, but right now it looks to be that Kaydop is angry. He's on form, and he's ready to start this comeback in the series.
Yeah, wow. Okay, this is not an excellent start here for Jessie. Let's see if he can make the comeback here. The 2 games that he did win, he started off with the lead and had quite a bit of momentum. So let's see what he can do here. He's definitely got to stop the bleeding.
Ended up recognizing that was going to go off his backboard. Didn't try and chase it down. Still having good success with low boost on his own goal line. And Jessie tried to get Kaydop to blink. It didn't happen. And Kaydop's missed it again. Open nets are supposedly much more difficult than having a Jessie inside it, according to Kaydop. Now goes hunting. Kill shot lands. And Jessie has got that goal back.
Wow. Kaydop must be a huge Jessie fan. He did him a huge, massive favor on that last play. Jessie very much caught out of position. Kaydop should have sank that one. Misses the goal. It'll be interesting to see if that leads to a chain reaction of, bad plays from Kaydop, or if Jessie gets some momentum off that. We will see. And I think Kaydop must have heard me, and he's like, oh, you want to see bad plays? Check out this pass.
Yeah, that was... I like the idea of taking a shot there, but you've got to get under the ball. You need to make sure that that's not landing on the floor in a position that Jessie can quite easily take control in. That's exactly what happened. This time, much better there from Kaydop.
Nice save.
Very slow, though, when it came to figuring out to go and take the 100 boost, and that means that Jessie can come and attack it. Kaydop needs to be very sharp with the decision-making. Both players also very direct with their dribbles, and this is the reason why that's a bit of an issue. When you're this direct, it's very easy just to sit on the goal line and face the ball, and you are hidden by the ball. If you add angle, you can start looking, left or right. It obviously makes flicks a little bit easier as well, but you can also see around the ball a little bit easier and see when the defender is coming to challenge you. Both players haven't really been doing that, and it's sort of like the jump scare challenge that a lot of people get, where you don't really know it's coming, and then suddenly someone attacks the ball, and you just sort of, jolt a bit in your chair, as Jessie's going to give a jolt back to his chances of winning the series.
Wow, look at Jessie hanging out in the corner here. And actually getting a good outcome.
I hear you. The success rate is now 1 in 50.
The difference is that, relatively speaking, he had the control of the ball there. Kaydop didn't have the control. He was too far off the ball. He didn't have a chance to make a play on it. So quite a bit different than the situations we've been talking about.
Kaydop's gone from comfortably taking the opening few portions of this game to very far back. Jessie!
No!
Okay, one of 2 things is happening right now. Either 1, Jessie is the clumsiest Rocket League player of all time, or 2, Jessie is the world's greatest Rocket League car actor and is capable of putting in insane angled own goals to create an interesting game.
Oh, the script has been written. Look at this guy go. Man, how many times do you think he'd have to attempt that again to make it work the same way?
I would love if somebody could create like a training pack with the ball in the same position. Just to see if not just him, if anybody could do that again on first attempt. Oh, that's right towards Kaydop as well. And Kaydop with a chance to try and line up. Jessie, 0 boost, 0 chance of making it back in time. And with half the game left, it is all to play for.
Oh, this feels super familiar, Shogun. Feels like we've seen it.
It feels like
exactly
game 5, doesn't it?
this.
I feel like we just sort of we're owed it.
All right, Kaydop on the dribble, big flick. Jessie does a good job, maintains boost as well. He still has 72 boost. Kaydop over the top. Can he turn that in? He's done it.
Wow.
Takes the lead back. 5-4. Jessie on the back foot.
You know, there's some plays that don't require major reactions. You just have to look at it and you just acknowledge. You nod your head and say, yeah, that was pretty good. Kaydop, that was one of those goals. That was really, really smooth. And that is going to give him his lead. Seems to be... I don't feel like any lead is safe at the moment, especially from the last few games that we've had. We've seen a 2-goal lead gone. We've seen a 4-goal lead gone.
Whoa!
And we're about to see the 1-goal lead gone.
Look at him go.
Oh.
Beautiful control. Jessie is a master at that flick. We saw him do it once before during the game. It wasn't quite as successful as this one. But the thing is, he's shown his ability to control the ball using that particular flick. I'd love to see more of it out of him.
Jesse did that flick in a Batmobile. That ball is leaving the ceiling. That's going straight through. We've got a flooding problem.
Oh, can he get down? Good recovery.
Kaydop. Just going to let it bounce. Here we go. We haven't seen this in some time. Will he get any success for it? It drops far too early, though. Kaydop just didn't quite have the execution, but he does still have ball control. Maybe take it again if he wants to. Instead, that's super uncomfortable. We'll get rid. Jessie, very committed as well. He might not be able to get back in time, and he certainly won't.
Oh, it just feels like he's getting so close to Kaydop on the back wall. Close to a point where he didn't need to be. I think he's trying to put pressure on Kaydop there, but bit of an overextension. He's down by 1. Still got a minute 15 left. Obviously enough time to get on the board, but the pressure is on for Jessie to close this series out right now. So he's already feeling that pressure. Oh, fortunate demo there on that pre-flip.
Yeah, 15 boost. He wants to just try and knock it into the midfield, pick himself up 100, maybe set up for another flick. Instead, went for the car. Kaydop keeps it out. And doesn't react to the fake challenge. The Frenchman well on his way to sending us to game number 5.
Oh, Kaydop missed the boost.
He's got away with it, though. Jessie didn't notice. Instead, tried to go fake it. Smells worth running out of time. Jessie's got to make this work.
Oh, Kaydop with the challenge of the century there. What a block on that flick. Gives himself a nice insurance goal here. Trying to make sure that we see game number 5, making us look like geniuses. Did you predict game 5? I can't remember. I did.
I think we always wanted game 5.
We wanted it. We wanted it,
but
for sure.
We still went Jessie. Well, we'll discuss this in between games. Right now, Jessie is trying to find some way back into it. Instead, Kaydop just mauling him. In the last few seconds, Jessie's just sort of handed it back over. That seems to be just the admission of this game is very well over. That goal will secure it. 8-5, 3-goal difference. Kaydop sending us to the tiebreaker.
Game 5, Kaydop is a different beast. It's not a beast that you want to tango with too often. I will say that this will make victory all that much sweeter for Jessie if he does get it.
Oh, you already heard in the pre-game interview. Jessie thought Kaydop cheesed him in the last game 5. He thought he just came out of a ranked strategy of sorts, one that will only work once and he'll never get beat by again. It's now time to prove it, Jessie. You don't want to go 0-2 in the series.